Our Old Testament devotional thought today comes from the book of Genesis, chapter 40, verses 1 to 7. What I want you to understand is this: learning to notice the needs of others creates opportunities, opens doors for your future. Now read this with me, beginning with verse 1. Sometime later, Pharaoh's chief cupbearer and chief baker offended their royal master. Pharaoh became angry with these two officials, and he put them in prison where Joseph was, in the palace of the captain of the guard. Who's the captain of the guard? It's Potiphar. So Potiphar, he knew that Joseph would do a good job with these high-profile prisoners. They remained in prison quite some time, and the captain of the guard assigned them to Joseph, who looked after them. That's again Potiphar. While they were in prison, Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker each had a dream one night, and each dream had its own meaning. When Joseph saw them the next morning, he noticed that they both looked upset. "Why do you look so worried today?" he asked them. Now, I want you to understand that the entire opening to this young man's destiny came because he noticed some other people were upset. Did you see that? The key that opened the door to this man's future, these two men with their dream, and you know the rest of the story, the thing that opened the door for his destiny, that brought him into a relationship with these two men, was he noticed that they were upset. Now, brothers and sisters, it's amazing to me that in the middle of a difficult time, he's been sold into slavery by his brothers. He's been falsely accused of doing the right thing. And now here's Potiphar coming into his life again, giving him high-profile prisoners. And that must have stirred up a few feelings in his heart. Potiphar wants me to take care of these guys, but Potiphar didn't trust me when I told him the truth about his crazy wife. It must have stirred up a few attitudes. But here was a man who's a foreigner, who's a slave. He's been imprisoned wrongly. He's got every reason to not care about anybody else in the world. But he saw the hurt of other people. He said, "You look upset. Why are you so worried today?" Now, brothers and sisters, I want you to get a hold of this truth. Many opportunities in life open because we look beyond ourselves and we get beyond our self-absorption and our own little problems, and we see the difficulties and problems in other people's lives. Joseph wasn't a whiner and a complainer. This was maybe part of the test that we talked about yesterday in our devotions. He wasn't a whiner and a complainer. He didn't, forget these crazy people. You got betrayed by Pharaoh. I got betrayed by Potiphar. What's the big deal? He didn't live in the bitterness of his life. He kept a soft heart. And because he had a soft heart, he could see the problems and the needs in other people's lives. Let me encourage you today. Lift your eyes out of the hurts of your past. Lift your eyes out of the pain of your life and see the needs of other people. You never know how helping somebody else because you noticed will open the door to your destiny.